Welcome back to a new video, guys, and welcome back to a new day. Hope you're having a good time. Of course, we are going to look at the charts. Before we do, please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and also click on the bell and click on all so that you don't miss any notifications. Now, without further ado, let's of course dive straight into the charts. And as always, we're starting off with the Bitcoin USD pair. We talked about this big falling wedge that we have that is usually a bullish pattern where we're going to break out. We bounced off here in the bottom. I hope that we are going to break out, but I also would not be surprised if one more time we are going to finish this bottom with maybe a big spike to shake out the last longs. Then everyone is super bearish, and then boom, suddenly we are breaking out with a lot of volume on a very short time frame. For the bulls, we are trying at least now to have a cross on a MACD on a daily. So if we do, usually then the pattern continues because the higher time frames are more powerful than the lower ones. So where you can sometimes have with the hourly that we're doing this, bum, 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 and suddenly you've taken a direction. You usually see when we really are crossing, then the MACD is really going lower. Here kind of touch point and really going lower. Here we had a crossing and we're really going higher, and this was then again kind of lower. So let's see what's going to happen. So far it looks good. We also kind of bounced off here of the oversold conditions. If I zoom in on the 4 hourly, you can see that we kind of bounced out of this box that was resistance. I actually forgot now to draw a line because we are at another resistance. Let me quickly do it right here. We are kind of fighting with that resistance right now. That has been support and resistance for quite some time. So that is right here, right here, right here, of course. So if you are trading on a macro time frame, then I think you would not draw so many lines. Then you could actually say that this entire box is just the support and resistance that we kind of need to hold and bounce back from. So if you are not bullish yet, if you're staying on the sidelines, then my advice would be wait for this another bounce here on the low of the wedge, and then we're bouncing off. Or even better, wait for the bounce, for the breakout out of this pattern, maybe a retest, and then we are going higher. But there are here a lot of levels that we need to clear. So yeah, we are definitely not out of the woods yet. I would not absolutely say that this was the bottom. Of course, we're kind of hoping so, because we saw also something similar here where we kind of test the bottom, and then suddenly we have so many consecutive days where everything is green, 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 green. And right now we had that bounce, and this is the second consecutive day where we are green. Let's hope there will be more. But so yeah, there are two scenarios. Doesn't mean that I cannot pick a side. I just want to be prepared for both of the scenarios, the bull scenario and the bear scenario. And of course then you know right away what the price targets are. So the current price target, or at least the current level where we're kind of resisting, is around that 43,700. If I'm zooming in on the hourly, then it's actually a bit more clear. We kind of had that bounce from the 40k, and FL's 39,000 will be underneath here. If we are going to clear this level, then I really think we are going to test this level, which is among the 45,000, because you also have seen has been support and resistance for quite a long time. This actually would have been a nice trade. I didn't take the trade, but you can see here kind of resistance line, and then we broke out beautifully, and now we're going higher. So far pretty good. If you're not in a long or short right now, actually I would wait until we or have a clear breakout to the top, and then you could maybe entertain a long and take your profits right away here, or maybe wait until we're breaking down, and then let's see if this level, kind of this box will hold, or that we even going lower and really testing this. So I would stand on the sidelines when it comes down to Bitcoin. On Ethereum, I did not stand on the sidelines. Matter of fact, yesterday I posted on Twitter that there is a trading pattern starting to evolve, and there was actually this one on the 15 minutes. So let's zoom in here a little bit more. Where I set the breakout, I think, actually I can quickly draw this. The breakout will be among 3300 and a breakdown, I think 31.50-ish. But yeah, although we kind of had a breakout, and I took a position here because, to be honest, I actually already expected that the pattern would do this. Then we didn't, and actually had to redraw it, and we kind of walked out here on the side. And I had my stop loss at 3,217. And while I was asleep, if I really zoom in, you're not gonna believe it. Let me see where that is. Right here. So I had it just underneath. Sorry. Yeah, I think I had it around this level, and we kind of went down. And then this wick right here is what stopped the long position that I had. If I would have put it to 3200, I would still be in a trade and be in quite a nice profit. So I actually should have taken this bottom line. Unfortunately, and when I woke up, the price is trading much higher, because right now I'm in Mexico, so it's a completely different time zone. It's not super ideal, because I missed this pump right here because I was asleep, and then when I woke up, this was already also pumping again. So yeah, right now China is middle in the night. Europe is right now in the evening, and the States, of course, that's kind of my time zone between New York and LA. The markets are still open, but usually they're not so active. So I have really looking at a flat chart the entire day, and there was just barely any price action. It was quite boring. I also did some other stuff. It was almost actually undoable to trade this, because there was just no patterns evolving and just barely anything to do. I mean, look at this. There's been a percent, that's it, up and down, without any clear patterns, and then you go to sleep, and right away when you're sleeping everything pumps up. So quite frustrating, but for now it is what it is. I entered another long. Let's see how long we're holding. There's another pattern actually on ETH that is quite interesting, that I want to show you guys what you could use for a potential trade, and that is actually a kind of channel where we are in. Let me see if I draw this correctly. So you could say that this is then kind of the channel. Oh, this is not going so well. This is then the channel. I would not right away say that this a rising wedge or something. Yeah, a bit more like this. A bit more like this. That's better. Especially on the hourly, it worked actually pretty well. You see tiny fake out here, but so this is actually then kind of the channel. We're kind of range bounding now here on the top. These channels for ETH usually work very well and are very tradable to do so. So if you are not in a trade yet, then wait maybe until we again hit this, or that we maybe go sideways, hit this side, the side of this channel, then go up again. Why does it work well? Well, if we zoom out on the daily, then we have seen this once before. Let me see where I can show you guys this. I mean, look at this channel perfectly, and that was quite a long range. Was it 30 days or something? That was really crazy. Yeah, approximately it was a little bit shorter, like this. Yeah, so it was 39, 40 days. Crazy. So at the time I hold the trade almost all the way until here, so it was perfect. Let's see how this turns out on the hourly. Maybe we even form a channel on the daily. Let's see. So far this is holding well, so you could trade this if you want to. Just wait until you have a good entry position. And yeah, here on the hourly we are kind of a little bit oversold, but we can just also correct in effect of time, and then we're going higher again. So this would not be a moment to sell. We are, by the way, also hitting some resistance here. What a surprise, same as Bitcoin. Let me zoom out a little bit, then it will be more clear. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong line. Fat fingers. Yeah, because then if I zoom in, then we can also clearly see that that really has been tops and bottoms. Oh, where is now the price? Oh yeah, here. Sorry. So yeah, then we can also see clear resistances, bounces off, breaking through, fake outs, supports. So also this is then actually a nice level to watch. Alrighty, that will be it for today. If you want to see more content of me, then you can also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Links are in the descriptions. And I also uploaded on the other channel, the finance channel, a very nice video about Katie Woods. She is a fund manager on Wall Street. She became very famous and very rich with a lot of tremendous calls and sectors that she invested in. But right now she's facing a lot of headwind. So if you want to check that out, then go ahead. I think it's very useful. It's a very interesting video. It might be even one of the best videos so far I've made. So definitely check that out. That's on the finance channel. You can also find the link to my other channel on the trading channel here. They're both linked to each other, so you can just check that out. Thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.